Hey friends, TUXX here. You know, I've been using these headphones now for several months and they really are fantastic headphones, but I wanted to give one tip, okay? So if you're new to these headphones or just haven't messed with the settings since you originally got them, one thing I found that works really good turning off is this whole speak to chat, okay? In theory, it's good to actually like be able to say, hey, and then have the music kind of fade down and then be able to, you know, actually talk to someone. But the problem is it is so sensitive with all those microphones around the headphones that it actually tends to kind of mute your music unnecessarily repeatedly. So it's the type of thing where it's much better to turn that function off. You see the speak to chat there it's on, and I want to keep that bad boy off, you know, and you can experiment and try it on and off and see what works good for you. But I definitely found it being more of a enjoyable listening experience with that turned off, because otherwise every weird little click, every time my bird made a squawk, every time something happened in the room or bus or wherever I would be, the car, it would be something where the music would get muted for a split second or longer, you know, and that got kind of annoying actually, because then you feel like you're missing out on your music and you have to kind of get back into it. So anyway, guys, it's something which is definitely worth checking out. I love these headphones. I highly recommend them, but I highly recommend turning off that speak to chat. Let me know in the comments if you've turned off your speak to chat and if that's a good tip for you as well, because for me, like these headphones, they sound so great and there's very little complaint about it. I mean, it's basically, you know, industry leading noise canceling, and my scooter's pretty loud. I can have these bad boys on my scooter and I can't hear nothing but the music. It's so great, guys. It really is a wonderful experience, and it's definitely something which pairs so nicely with the Sony NWA306. So it's something which would be great. And when the new Sony phone comes out, it's going to work great with the new Sony phone as well, okay? The Mark V. So it's the type of thing where this is technology that works great in the whole Sony ecosystem and beyond and beyond. But if you happen to be going Sony, man, you can't match, you know, the luxury, the sound quality of having Sony with Sony. Like, I find it to be the best, you know. So anyway, guys, just check out these headphones. But if you do get them, take my word, turn off that speak to chat, unless you want to have it like kind of being muted a little unnecessarily due to just any little noise, okay? All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably have some more tips and videos on these headphones, but for right now, I'm super enjoying them, you know. I'd say the biggest, probably besides the speak to chat, as far as our hardware goes, I wish this magnet was a little better. This does tend to open up and sometimes the cords will pop out unnecessarily, but I do love the fact they actually come with a 3.5 and have a 3.5, but these do sound so good. There have been times, I have to admit, as much as it goes against everything I believe with HD music, there are times where I listen via Bluetooth and it still sounds so good. It really does. You have to hear it and experience it to believe it, but you can get great sounding HD music without cords. But without a doubt, before I start getting haters, using a cord is obviously best, okay? So for true HD music, played at the maximum best sound you can get, definitely use the cord. And there are some features in this player right here, the Sony NWA306, that you don't get if you're using Bluetooth. It turns off some features. So to really maximize your enjoyment of this hardware device, you want to be using this, which is a cord, okay? I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, let me know. tuxtoys@gmail.com. I have trips coming up. I'm so looking forward to having this technology with me for trips. And let me know what you're using right now. Is there a new favorite MP3 player? This to me still is the king as far as like dollars versus features versus size. It's a great way to go. But that new Sony phone is coming out. It sure is. And I've heard from insiders that there's a lot of cool audio stuff that they're not even really talking about to this point. So there's going to be some fun surprises come out in July when the real phone comes out. And probably people who love HD audio talking even more about this particular Sony Mark V phone. All right, friends. Again, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.